You must have seen this one. I mean, I caught it this morning.
Yeah,
I
last
guess
night.
Twitter was talking about it. It's
Wild.
this event where LeBron, there's a foul shot takes place, and then as the rebound is sort of, I guess must have been a rebound, or maybe it was just a box out. Anyway, whatever. Either way, an elbow or a hand, wrist kind of combination hits this other player in the face. And can you just scroll down so I get it is Stewart, but Isaiah Stewart, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so Isaiah Stewart gets hit, and then shortly after, the video is following, and he's irate, and there's an explosion, and it's a full. Oh no, the shot went in, which makes it even worse.
Yeah.
It's like, chill out.
He doesn't even need to.
The shot went in.
There was a surprising amount of blood for what seemed to have happened from LeBron.
Yeah, now, this is a weird one because, like, take, for example, in hockey, which I'm familiar with.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm familiar with basketball.
There's a
too.
hell of a lot more blood in hockey.
No, but I didn't mean like that. I mean, there's an actual punishment for drawing blood. Like, guys will check if they're bleeding because there's an actual penalty to go with that.
Right.
Do you think that in this case, regardless of the amount of impact, when there's that much blood,
Sure.
that there should be, like, definitely a removal from the game?
No. I mean,
Because he was kicked out of the game.
I don't think that's something they should put into the rules. Like, if there's a certain amount of blood, then they get ejected from the game.
Or just drawing blood in general, because it does imply a certain amount of force. It's not easy to draw blood.
I think intent is everything, though, right? And I watched the
That's
replay.
really hard, though. Intent is really hard.
Yeah.
In the moment, as a ref, like you and I, we get to watch it 17 times over. As a ref in the moment, man, that's tough. But anyway,
So LeBron got ejected.
He got ejected. He was probably going to get ejected anyway. But really, the story, I think, is
The comedy that ensued.
well, Russell Westbrook became a meme because he squared up and people were like, "You're not going to actually." The Lakers haven't had the greatest season. They were losing by 12 at this point to the Detroit Pistons.
Yeah.
There was talk about a lack of relationship between LeBron and certain other players in the league. Maybe there was more to this, why he flipped so much. Because there's this kind of a discrepancy there when one guy is so successful and famous and, like, does he get away? I'm not saying this. It has some mixture of things going on.
Sure.
Well, but anyway, what was your take, like, as far as the
I mean, I
the
just
play?
watched the memes,
okay.
right? I got entertainment out of it.
It was just a meme scroll.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say the impact seemed accidental. Now, that doesn't mean it doesn't suck. I just would say I don't think that he meant to have that level of impact on the guy. And I am curious. I know retaliations in the moment, pain, blood, you respond.
Yeah.
But I can't help but be curious as to why it was that much. Like, did he take it as some form of disrespect? Like, you think because you're LeBron James that you can...
I feel like that's part of it.
That I'm not going to respond.
And he was probably not even aware of how much blood there really was, right? From our vantage point, like, by the end of it, it's just streaming, but he probably doesn't even know how much of it is going on. So it just seemed...
Right. It was instant.
Yeah.
The impact came in, and he got up and he was like, you're not going to do that to me.
Yeah. It had nothing to do with the blood for him.
It could have been a back and forth. It could have been a dialogue during the game.
Yeah.
It could have been a trash talk. You don't belong out here with me. I'm just painting a picture.
Sure.
All the possible scenarios. But what's crazy is his commitment to trying to get to him. Yeah. Because if you watch here, this is probably the best moment. He's like, yep. He's nodding. He's like, yeah,
I'm good.
He's like, yeah, I know. I hear you. And then bang, he's gone. and then everybody.
It's so good.
Oh, man.
It's
and the whole
so
time,
good.
if you have the audio on, the whole time, you can hear in the crowd the announcer saying, remain in your seats.
Yeah.
Do not, because there's been events in the past, and it's so intimate at basketball where audience members would actually get on the floor during an exchange like that. But it is one of the most wild basketball clips of all time, no doubt.